Hello, welcome back for another Tuesday tutorial. I'm going to be showing you a thumping technique today, and this is what I've done to create this two-tone colour of the flower on this card. I've got a piece of golden yellow card for the demonstration. It's 4¼ inches by 5¾ inches, and I have a centre panel of white card, and I'm going to adhere that so that I have the two panels down each side. I'm using the Birthday Wishes sentiment from Creative Expressions, and this set is called Amazing Sentiments. I'm also using a Distress Oxide ink pad in Fossilized Amber and a Distress marker in Worn Lipstick. And the stamp is by, I think, Creative Expressions. I've had this stamp for several years. When I unpacked it and put it in the package that I store my stamps in, this one actually is a CD packet. I didn't make note of the name, so that was quite remiss of me, but that's the stamp we're using. So I have made a start and stamped the sentiment already, and I used the Fossilized Amber for that. So I'll bring in my stamping platform. You don't have to use one, I just find it much easier for me. So I'll put my card in place, anti-static tool, wipe the card, and then place the stamp. Pick that up. Ink your stamp. And then with the Distress marker, just hold it as if you were holding a drumstick and work around your stamp by thumping the pen onto your stamp. Just like that. Until you feel you've thumped enough. You can always, this is the beauty, as you will all know by now, I'm sure, the beauty of using a stamping platform, because if you need to add more ink, it's so much easier, and you'll always get the image in the right place. So just press on there. Now I am going to, just to define that outline, stamp it again. And I'm sorry, I do keep saying this, I don't have a heavy hand, which is why a stamping platform is ideal for me. I very rarely can get a good image with one application. I nearly always have to do it 2 times, and sometimes 3, like I'm doing that now. And if you have a stamp that has a lot of detail, it shows even better with that. And now you see, I can't believe that I've forgotten this next part. Dear me, it's been one of those days. So because the ink on this may have started to dry, what you do need to do is, this is very technical, haw on the stamp. So excuse me while I give this stamp a couple of haws. Or 3 haws. And let's see what we get. There, much better. I'll just rub that and then I can clean it properly at the end. I would now glue that onto my card and trim any excess. I've got a little mark on there, but I have a marvellous eraser. It's a mono eraser, ideal if you've got any ink where you shouldn't have the ink. It takes it off really well. I like those colours. It's nice spring colour. Spring come Easter. And we could really do with some nice weather. And I have a little bit overhang here. So we'll just trim that, like so. Now the centre of the flower, where the stamens are, there's circles, and I don't know whether you can see that clearly or not. So what I'm going to do is just do a few circles like that. They're quite random actually where these are placed. And then I think a few pearls. Now what's been happening with these, so I'm going to cut it, when I'm taking the pearls off the carrier sheet, it's taking the glue off with it as well. So it's a bit fiddly. I'll try. You want? Two. So I can tell when the adhesives no. We'll just try a little bit of glue on there. That will do. This is taking longer than making the card. There you are. Now I can see some of that glue's on there, but I'll take that off afterwards. It's just to let you see how I've done that. And I've made a few more cards. This one, I've changed the sentiment, and I used worn lipstick and fossilized amber for the flower and just did the stamens with a black felt tip pen. The sentiment I stamped using VersaFine Onyx Black, and it's a pigment ink, and as you know, pigment ink stays wetter longer, so I added the clear embossing powder by Wow, and I've got a nice raised and shiny sentiment for there. I've also partially stamped the inside with the flower. That's that one. Same principle for this, just with the happy birthday at the bottom, and I used the Nouveau crystal drops in red berry for the center. Did a partial stamping with the flower for that one. Changed the card to aqua and a different sentiment for this one, and put some pearls in the middle, and I used denim and see what the green is, mowed lawn for that one. Same colours for this one, just with a different sentiment on there, and I haven't done anything with the inside for those two. So that is the thumping technique. I hope you give that a try, and until the next time, thank you for spending some time with me. Bye.